guys remember when I made my frittata, right? That frittata with bread cubes in it? Well, today I'm making a breakfast sandwich frittata using pita instead of the bread cubes, and it's just as fun and just as delicious. Start by cracking 5 eggs and whisking them. I also have a couple slices of bacon that I've cut up and it's cooking right now, just a little bit to get crisp. To your eggs, add a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and a 1/4 cup of milk. I've already combined those in my measuring cup. A little bit of cayenne pepper, like 1/8 of a teaspoon or a pinch. That's optional, I guess, if you don't want it. And then some mixed chopped up fresh herbs, a couple tablespoons. I'm using a combination of chervil, parsley, and chives. Make sure that your herbs have been well washed and then well dried. Wet herbs are almost as bad as gritty herbs, but maybe not quite as bad. Add your herbs straight to the egg mixture. And then I have 2/3 of a cup of grated cheese. You can use like a sharp cheddar or Gruyere, anything that you like. I'm gonna add half of it to the egg mixture and then half is gonna get sprinkled on later. Okay, I'm all set with this. I'm gonna get the bacon out of the skillet. My bacon is crisp. It's been cooking for about 7 minutes. Take it out and you can add the bacon directly to your egg mixture. Season with salt and pepper. I have a little bit of extra fat in here from cooking the bacon, and I'm gonna pour off almost all of it. I'm gonna leave about a teaspoon in the pan. The pita's been split in half, and you just wanna cook it until it gets toasted on both sides. It's a couple minutes per side in the bacon fat. And you do that to each one individually because this is like a 10-inch skillet and there's not enough room in here to toast your pitas together. So you have to do it in batches. When it's golden brown on the first side, give it a turn. You want to get it nice and crispy because you want it crispy inside of the eggs as it's cooking. First one is done. You can do the same thing to the second one. You can add a little more bacon fat. Pan got a little hot, but that's okay. Just adjust your heat. Turn it over. Now you can add the eggs. Have your oven preheating to 425 degrees because you're going to start this on top of the stove and then you're going to finish in the oven. Pour your egg mixture right over the pita and then stir it a bit just to start the cooking process. This is a non-stick skillet, so you shouldn't have to worry about sticking, especially with all that bacon fat. This is a 10-inch skillet, but you could do this in an 8-inch skillet too, and you'll have a thicker result. I like to cook my eggs on top of the stove a little bit before I add it in the oven. I also think that makes them fluffier. When you're cooking and stirring, sort of allowing the egg to run underneath, it makes for a fluffier result. Now what you want to do is after you've cooked it just a little bit on top of the stove, put the other piece of pita down on top, cut side down, and put it into the oven. It's gonna cook for a total of 16 minutes, but after 8 minutes, you're gonna sprinkle with the remaining cheese. Voila. Doesn't that look pretty? I think I'm gonna slide it out onto a cutting board to cut it. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! And then cut yourself a slice. I can barely wait. I think it's probably too hot to eat, but yeah. You want to make this into a great lunch, make a nice salad, serve it on the side, and enjoy.